to rip him a new one. Are you sure about that? I know, like, I played DALON a few times. He's a good player. I've also played BSAFE a lot of times. BSAFE can... Why did it say 1-0 on the scoreboard? BSAFE can be a really good player, but he can also be a really bad player. It's very interesting, like, the way he plays and who he plays against. Now we've got DALON locking in and BSAFE unlocked. This is crazy. So we're just about to get started here in a moment, but it would be interesting to see who wins this. I know, like, recently, like the past 3 months or so, DALON and like Tess have like been new to show matches and stuff like that. I've been beating a few good players as well. So we're actually going to be seeing BSAFE come straight out with Decimus here, and DALON going to be picking, I think it's spelled, is it DALON? DALON? Can I just call it Dylan? Alright, let's control that. Dylan, DALON, DALONALJ. Let's call him DALON. So he's going to be picking Anders here, actually going for a Gen 2nd. That's interesting because against the Banished, especially Decimus has such a strong Tech 1 rush if he can just take one of these mini bases, which is more than likely. Very, very likely since he did go Gen 2nd, but that's probably just to rush the Spartan and want to get the Spartan out, because usually UNSC against Banished on this map is that the UNSC loses the resources in the middle, loses the power in the middle. We got the chopper coming in now. Marine already going to get lost here to the chopper and the gun. That is unfortunate for DALON. Where is the pole? Sorry, Scoot, I hadn't done this for a while. You're a mod, you do the pole. There we go, guys. Get some of those sweet points. So Yap Yap was banned by BSAFE here. Obviously, that arguably being DALON's best leader. And the ban from DALON for BSAFE is Atriox. So, unfortunately, if Thrasher is here, we will be seeing no BSAFE Atriox on Frontier. Alright, Crew6, thank you for the 2 gifted subs, man. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. So we got double chopper coming out from BSAFE. Looks like he picked off another Marine there. Didn't actually manage to steal any mini bases, but he has split the choppers down the sides now. He's hunting for more Marines. Got another Marine scouted over here. He's going to grab another one here as well. Just sees him. So 2 choppers might take down another 2 Marines here, and that will be all of DALON's starting units dead. He still has the watchtower up to be able to grab this. Luckily for him, he will not be losing any of these mini bases.
Leader point earned. Supply pad constructed.
But he is going to lose early map control. Douglas will be coming out, but needs to save that jump for that vortex. Don't want to get caught out by the choppers. And now BSAFE, yeah, probably on a double gen. He is on a double gen.
Mini base complete.
BSAFE in 4, says Egg Biscuit. That's what, 4-0 win? A full sweep. 5 seconds till the Spartan. Pretty standard. Probably slightly early, 2 minutes 50. It's not going to be coming out. Probably going to pick up his first power node. BSAFE already macroing well behind this. Just grabbing all of his mini bases now. And also grabbing that expansion early as well. Obviously realizing
I'm being harassed by enemy birds.
that he killed all the starting units of DALON. So he has a huge advantage early on here. But that Spartan is out. That could be a problem for BSAFE, especially once it gets the Tech 2 upgrade. Might lose a chop here. Doesn't quite have the numbers yet to deal with the Spartan, so has to be careful. And in fact, he's not actually going into the choppers, so just the 2 starting choppers to take down those early Marines, control the map, and take the resources away from DALON. But BSAFE not really putting on any pressure to build on this advantage. Looks like he's just playing pretty defensive, macroing up. Took a few shots to the Sentinels there with the choppers. Going to be doing some damage to the choppers. While DALON works on his second power node. Playing exactly how he should be. BSAFE playing an extended Tech 1 by the looks of things. Yeah, we got shrapnel mines coming out. We have a raid camp coming up, and his expansion is getting upgraded. So he's going to be playing a hard Tech 1 here. Second gen now up for DAYLON. He has kept the armory up just in case he does lose the Spartan. That chopper is going to get picked off, and DAYLON's going to be able to deny the power node in the middle.
Generator upgrade complete.
Douglas is very strong, so he won't be able to deny this yet. The ram goes in. Probably trying to cancel the Spartan slam there. He dropped mines on the exit. That's probably just a safety measure, so he can play around these mines, and BSAFE can't really push them without running units into there. He's picking off a couple of grunts now. You saw the weak one trying to trigger the mines, but didn't quite work. Shrapnel mines going down, but the node is going to be picked up for DAYLON. He can now go Tech 2. Douglas is still alive, and he has 3 power nodes to his name. And there is just grunts here. Still has the Vortex. The Spartan has lost half of his shield. If I were DAYLON, I'd just back up slightly. Don't take this fight just until he gets the Tech 2 upgrade for that Spartan. BSAFE now with enough power to go Tech 2. Upgrading that. 5 minutes on the dot, and he also has the upgraded expansion, a double raid camp coming up, so he'll have a nice range of production coming up from the raid camps, and an apex as well to support with engineers. Engineers being crucial with that Y ability, the 40% damage reduction.
Command center upgrade complete.
So he didn't actually get the hijack upgrade, now, which doesn't matter, because if you're not hijacking choppers, it doesn't actually... I don't believe it adds any damage or health or anything, the Tech 1 upgrade. You need to be careful about Spartan. Remember, Anders upgrades do come in very quickly with R&D 1 and 2. But it looks like he did go R&D 1. We got a beam coming down here on the Marines. No splits there. He just got the Spartan out instead. All those Marines are dead. It's 55 population to 12. Douglas did get the rocket launcher upgrade, but he has lost his shield, so he's going to run away. And we're going to be seeing double garage, and we're going to be seeing Kodiaks come out. The expansion is now up for DAYLON as well, but BSAFE pumping out a massive amount of units. Is almost max pop. Walked into the mines there that I forgot about earlier on. Going to weaken up a couple of grunts, but it won't be too far away from Boundless Siphon. It's about a quarter point away from getting that Boundless Siphon. And is that the first Kodiak coming out? Can't afford to build on the other garage, so that probably should have just been a supply pad. Upgrading some of his supply pads now, upgrading his expansion, and an air pad coming up as well. But there is a lot of grunts out.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
We have a push up to the base from BSAFE. Grunts NGs, the base does get upgraded, so it's going to get a bit of extra armor, some health as well. Kodiak now putting in shots, but DAYLON holding on to 2 points.
Supply pad upgrade.
Probably going to go Sentinel Synergy. The Vortex goes down. Sentinel Synergy comes in. Spartan does have his jump, so he's going to jump away from that Vortex. Did lose his shield, but he can keep poking here. He said probably going to need 1 or 2 shrouds in the mix, but got to keep him away from that Spartan. Look at the damage the Kodiak's doing to these grunts. He just got Boundless Siphon now. Looks like he's going to drop a Siphon, active Siphon as well on the army as it comes up. Got a nice active Siphon off there on the army. All of these units. Another Kodiak comes out. There is 1 turret on this base. Now, these units are healing like crazy, and what we got 18 population, so we have literally 2 Kodiaks and a Douglas upgraded Spartan against this huge ball from BSAFE. This is a lot of base damage going to be taking down the generator.
Getting shot at by ground troops.
I don't think the Kodiaks are going to help him here. He's slightly backing off. We've got a Banshee in the mix, so already showed his cards here that he's swapping to Banshees. He has 2 Apex up. That's going to be a huge slam with the mines as well. Remember, he has no Vortex to kill these mines. Everything's dead there. Oh, nasty. Killed about 30 population, but BSAFE has the eco to rebuild that, queuing up Hunters and Banshees in the background. We got some Marines coming out from DAYLON as well. He has his base locked. The gen has been rebuilt. Gonna need to get that upgraded, and he's got 2 pad slots free there also. And during all that, BSAFE picking up a third base and taking all 5 power nodes.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Ah, he tried anyway. The grunt tried. Still going to be spamming Kodiak. He's got a couple of Wolverines coming out as well. Yeah, a couple of supply pads coming down for his eco and a couple of turrets on the base as well. Banshee Hunter, what a combination.
Outpost constructed.
Douglas is in the middle. BSAFE literally has nothing to kill Douglas. He could wipe all of these Banshees if he just does the auto cancel rocketing. It looks like the Banshees are just hunting the Kodiaks, to be honest. Hunters as well. Everyone's hunting the Kodiaks. Oh, weak Wolverine. Is that an anti-air turret? Oh no, it's just getting constructed. More Hunters coming out. The outbound Siphon as well. Going to be able to pick off another Kodiak. Does have some decent positioning on the Kodiaks. These two Hunters will die. Douglas going to be taking down the Hunter that killed his Wolverine. A revenge for his teammate. BSAFE now swapping into a fair generator while he's spamming these Banshees. Still has the double raid cam. Only a single Apex, so he is now swapped out of Banshees. Probably just going to use these to harass 10 Banshees. 10 Banshees going to be able to swoop his minis, to be honest. There is really nothing in terms of anti-air. You got an anti-infantry turret. No anti-air turrets from him, which is going to leave him vulnerable to these hit and runs with the Banshees. Especially with the Vortex and active Siphon and the Boundless Siphon on top. BSAFE now swapping that raid camp to a second Apex. We just look at DALON's vision. He does have vision on this base. He knows BSAFE has this base as well. Wait. No, we don't. There we go. There's the fog of war. Knows he has this base. Doesn't know he has this base. He probably thinks BSAFE's on 2 bases right now, but he definitely is not. One mini base does fall, but BSAFE does this habit of not leaving a Banshee or a unit in general just to take the mini base from his opponent. Got a couple of Wolverines coming out, but they're quite power heavy, and they're really not that great compared to Reavers.
Wolverine here. What you got?
Turret constructed.
Douglas smells food. He's going to be hunting down a couple of these units with the rockets. He has a Nightingale above him as well.
Upgrade complete. The enemy has captured our power node. More council.
This is a play that BSAFE likes to do as well. He never builds shield gens or anything of that matter. He'd rather put the money into spamming units, which, I mean, makes sense, but he does tend to get backdoored a lot. So looking out for that Sentinel, really. DALON nowhere near affording it. And he is max pop. So we got a lot of Combat Tech Marines coming in. But these Banshees are running riot behind his base. Finally got an anti-air turret as well. Could have done with a second one. Wolverine going to pop out. A couple of these Banshees will die on the crossover. And we do have a push here. Actually going for the Sentinel network. So not opting in for the Sentinel. Probably because he doesn't have the shield, so he doesn't want to risk it. So he's just playing the safe way here. Ooh, all the Banshees in the middle, getting shredded by these Combat Tech Marines and the Wolverines as well. Are going to be able to take down the Banshee. Douglas taking down the couple. That Sentinel network putting in work. Both players pretty even on population. BSAFE is tech free. Yeah, he might be going for a Scarab here. He's got the War Council coming up. Not sure the timing's actually right for him, but he will have the economy for it. You can see he's actually stopped buying stuff.
Our allies are in danger.
DALON putting in work here. He can pick up this back mini with the Watchtower. He still has that up, but he's focusing on micro units on offense here. What we got? We got 3 War Councils from BSAFE. What the hell is he building? Yeah, there it is. There's the Scarab. 90 seconds out, and there is the shield gen, so he just has to hold for a bit longer. Probably gonna lose his third. We'll see what happens. The good thing about Desi is that his grunts are very strong, so you can just spam these self-healing grunts, and they're just so cheap, and he can hold with them until the Scarab comes out.
Is under attack.
So it might look bad for BSAFE at the moment, but he's definitely not out of this game. He's still got 2 bases behind this. Scarab on the way. Swapping to a Foundry and got another Apex coming up. He's been sacking a lot of pads here. Constantly changing his comp. That base is going to go down. Well, we did get a 90 gel smoke, but that looks like a bit of a mistake from him. You're seeing some grunts go around just to defend against these marines. DeLon going to be backing off. BSAFE picking up a third on DeLon's side of the map now, not being scouted. Probably going to need more Kodiaks from him. We do have a Vet 1 Douglas. Active camo coming in. Looks like he's going for stanchion snipers. He is now tech free. We got neural implant coming out for the Spartan as well, so that's going to help him. We got a couple of Banshees and Engineers to support the Scarab. Both players still 80 pop. No reinforcements from them yet. DeLon is about to see the Scarab and absolutely shit himself. He's going to be running away. He can smoke it as he runs though. Stop the Scarab shooting. He has 2 Nightingales there. Just see how he's actually going to deal with this. He's going to go into shock rounds. I don't think shock rounds is going to work for him. I think he's fallen into the classic trap. Cyclops versus a Desi Scarab. It's going to be tough, especially when that Desi drop comes in. Scarab's going straight to the main base. BSAFE obviously picks this up as well. He's going to be able to get that up while he pushes. Shield comes up. He pushed up with the Scarab with no support whatsoever. Forced to pop his shield early and back away. That's all he needed, Kodiaks. He did not need the track rounds. Pushing up, a couple of mines going in from the grunts to slow the army, but the Scarab is going to get away, back to its shield. That base of BSAFE's has been upgraded as well, and he now has reinforcements. We have glassing beam ready for BSAFE. Hopefully we see some better splits from DeLon this time. Marines, very susceptible to beam. Now expansion has now been scouted.
Where shall I go?
Our base is under attack.
Couple more annoying Banshees at the back.
Harvester upgrade complete.
More Marines coming out, and there is the beam. Just going to sit in it.
Leader power ready.
Guess I thought it was just going to take out the Wolverine there. A Sentinel network is back up. Leader point in the bag could now be the Sentinel. He has 2,500 blue in the bank, 1,500 power as well. Also has reinforcement, so both players max 100 pop here. The Desi drop has not come in, so it looks like he got Boundless Fury. He should have it now, though. Sentinel network coming down on the Scarab. It has used its shield, so it's going to have to back up. And that Sentinel is going to do a lot of work to that base as it's building.
They are attacking from above.
Our base is under attack.
There's the stanchion. He really is preparing for the leaders.
Sniper system researched.
Already has shock rounds, and there is now a lot of rifts. He actually slammed on that, so he had no detect for the shroud, so that actually cancelled the hijack, so that rift is going to stay alive. Got a couple of Cyclops out. Shroud putting in work for him. He has no detect, forced to run away as the rifts chasing down. 2 Shrouds here blocking the Kodiak shots as well, and BSAFE is now pressing forward. Scarab melting the Spartan's shield.
Turret constructed.
BSAFE now has reinforcements level 2, max 120 pop. 84 versus 80. 40 of that pop, remember, is in the Scarab, but this Scarab is self-healing. Very hard to deal with. The siege turret going to get taken down. That's an expensive loss for DeLon. BSAFE on 6k blue now. He has a huge bang. Oh, the Desi job comes in as well. Doesn't quite get the Y ability off fast enough. So it doesn't do too much damage with it. Just drops the big boy in. But DeLon really struggling on resources. I don't think he has an answer for the Scarab right now.
Getting hit by it. Our allies are in trouble.
Scarab is half health, but there's enges that he can fall back on to heal back up. BSAFE hasn't picked up this third. DAYLON hasn't picked up this one either. Base half health, almost died. Got 3 Nightingales here. I haven't seen him use the Nightingale smoke on the Scarab yet. The Scarab's coming back in. You really want to start smoking that ledge. Desi gets weak, he's going to get teleported out. Yeah, there we go. Finally, the smoke going to be coming down. Going to be stopping the Scarab. That's going to delay massively for DAYLON. It's going to allow him to get his eco back in check, get more units out. We've got a couple of stanchion snipers here. He's kind of going for a cutter ball with these OP Kodiaks. But there's always a threat with the Sentinel. BSAFE does have a shield on his main now. DAYLON does have no units sneaked around the back there. This Marine could run over there. No control, still heavily in favour of DAYLON. Decimus now fully healed back up. BSAFE going to try to take this base again. Has a couple of Banshees hunting around. Smoke goes down on the Scarab. Stanchion slowing down the Decimus. He is going to lose his shield. Won't be able to get the kill off. Rave's coming in, level 2 beam that looks like. Nope. Level 1. Looked a bit bigger, but all these Marines are going to die. A couple of Nightingales go down as well. Focusing the Nightingales mainly. All of them almost die. We're going to be seeing the Shroud get hijacked. I like that. Sentinel's going to get dropped in on top of the fight. It's focusing the Scarab mainly. The Scarab has no shield, no viability. Decimus still at the back. I think he's on hold ground, so he's not coming into the fight. He does have his viability available. BSAFE, however, still has 5,500 blue. Can easily make a full pop Banshee switch behind this, where DAYLON really struggling for eco now. Every unit he loses matters for him. Has no mini bases. BSAFE gets his third up. And his fourth is being upgraded as well. As he moves his army across to the left, Sentinel going to pick this one up.
Leader power ready.
This is the, oh. Oh, come on. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Well, that was shaping up to be a good game.